as we see freeing very much liking
well,
the
it's
look
going to
of
be
this
hard
tail.
for Nongshim to get
See how they fare here.
much value from the killjoy ult.
On this attacking side. See how much oomph they can have behind this with this duelist here in the hands of Dambi.
I love the way that Eska's
got a no
setting this
flash
up for us,
comp
talking
as well.
about the double initiator setup for DRX. A little bit of a change up here for Nongshim with the Vice, and I think a big.
Dude, I'm not sure they
thing
can
that
take
could
aim
come,
in control.
really be a difference maker in some of these rounds if this is going to
On
be
the
another really
sack.
close affair. Is you have a couple ways to deal with the lockdown from.
Okay, we've got Nongshim on attack, we've got DRX on
as well.
defense.
However,
It's going to be really
a
interesting
little
to
bit of-
see how
little
Nongshim
info gathering
wanna.
there.
I think the coaches are good,
Flashback takes a smidge
from what I
of
can
damage,
tell.
but
I want to see how they're going to,
okay as,
like,
that's
game
just a
plan
bit
wise,
of a
more
feint.
so on defense.
Nongshim gonna
They
use
want to
that
play
speed.
against the no,
Try to go to the
no
other side of the
flash.
map. Gonna group up with
Because they
Ivy.
obviously
Gonna be piloting that Vice.
feel like they
Double
need
setup,
flashes,
setup. We
right?
saw this the other day.
Otherwise you're not putting the
annoying on
Sky
this
in
map.
here.
Really powerful on both sides as well because the Vice has a little bit of extra ability to create space with her util.
Trailblazer out there for a moment. Catching a glimpse there. Stays tucked inside of dugout here for the moment. Looks like we're going to be sending Ivy. No, doubles back.
Yeah, we've got to keep an eye on Margaret at the moment.
Wrapping around the join in over towards
As well
R.
as sound over towards A main. They got a backup option of over towards B, and we have Margaret, who is going to get into a pause and is going to now hear all of the rotates as they do this B pressure.
Flashback still tucked away behind screens. Listen to that ask for Foreman. Okay.
Okay, do we tunnel vision?
Gain sight over one
And
another.
then we
Now it's a
show
little
over
bit of a
towards
fake here.
B, rotate goes in, calls the rotate so they can hit over towards A.
Persia gonna be struck down.
That's a nice
Slide
pistol.
forward, find one. Margaret now striking out of Seward, freeing, drawing down that ghost so very quickly.
Freeing is
It's a headshot.
freeing is great.
Secret tries to finish
Oh, it's some low
off, but
HP. This
quite
is
get it
doable.
done. 32 HP across flashback and freeing, but Mako's still at full. Just Ivy to try to hold the line.
So difficult as an arc rose, but
Yeah.
it's the first kill.
Yeah.
Lobies. Mako continuing to slowly creep up.
Flashback might have owned it with a reposition.
I'm ticking. Flash coming through.
Damn.
Finds it. Mako gonna be taken down, and my God, has he made it
Damn,
happen?
really,
He
really
absolutely
nicely
has.
played. That's impressive.
A Red Bull
That was
clutch
awesome.
here in the first round on Pearl.
Played it so,
Nongshim,
so
they
well.
take another pistol.
And it looked like that was going to be DRX's pistol. They were just going to be continuing on where they left off on Lotus. They hold this down so well. Persia has no idea someone's tucked in behind screens. Nice trading there for flashback and freeing. Freeing doing a phenomenal job covering for the loss of Bane. Again, got to be real careful with this Nongshim team. They're going to put pressure on you
FX
on
bang
every part of the
Sova
map that
Clove
they can.
Yoru
They're
Astra
going
and
to
Raze.
constantly be prodding.
Sova
see where
Clove
that
Yoru
open space
Astra
is.
Raze on bind. What?
But DRX, to their credit, handles it relatively well. It's just, you give Ivy those 1v1s and he doesn't
Man, the
miss.
FPX coach is a
He has been so good for the
confirmed
squad.
mental.
Now, do have an outlaw for Dombi. That's not a shotgun. I mean, you could use it as one, I guess. If you
Get close enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like this though. We do a
Just go ahead and
3-1-1.
swap over to the Guardian.
We have the
Mako can
outlaw
get
over
damage
towards
there through
B
the
to
corner of the
spot the
wall.
jump spot. We
Shots
just
down towards
duel
him
out
as well as
heavy,
Bane just
and now the
trying to
one can start
clear
taking
out that
space. But
Trailblazer,
this is a
but
Marshall,
able
so
to
it's
do
not like
so.
the
Margaret
worst
hit
to
firing,
lose.
takes out freeing.
At the same
Once
time,
again,
it's
just
incredible for the
laying out the sewer.
ecos.
Meantime, Wall.
And then they
set
have
up
a wall
over
for the
on
reaction
short
in the middle.
as Bane trying to get the intercept, but will get stunned up by the relay bolt. He puts Dombi down to 52 HP.
The Marshall luck, I don't mind it too
Gave
much.
it away there. That's why Dombi was
It's
so prepared.
it's very similar to the Ghost. If not,
Players left. Can they do any
I would
damage?
argue it's like could be better.
Legs him. Doesn't manage to re-steady the aim for a follow-up shot, so can't confirm the kill. Hyunmin spotted. Ivy eventually able to find the headshot there. 4-0-1 on that Vice, now just 3 charges away from having the ult online, and it looks like Mako and Flashback content. Just try to die to the spike here.
Yeah, absolutely. There's not much left. that
Could be
you can
better
do at
than a
this point,
Ghost is
so
what I'm comparing it to. Because
post
you don't
up,
want an actual gun,
gonna
right? You don't want to give him a gun because you're
challenge you
lurking.
around these tight angles.
So
That right click
normally
classic
this is a
for
Ghost,
Mako,
but Marshall
certainly Ivy.
does similar.
Not gonna
If he gets into the
consider
wrong
it.
hands, they still have to
right play
headshot
for
you.
Sure, and yeah, Nongshim, the back of a incredible pistol clutch, going to be able to sneak through with their own anti-eco. as we move on, now we get to see what the real
Not against it.
ideas are going to be for DRX on this defender side. Certainly challenging going up against this Nongshim team.
With the Killjoy ult, you just hold it. Yeah, it becomes like
anybody in the world.
It becomes like you know when you have a Sova ult and someone's got a KO, or like a Razor ult and someone's got a KO. It just becomes the same as that.
I'm very curious.
You kind of just waiting for, or even just like a KO knife, I guess is a better example. Just waiting for them to either use it or wait for the KO to be dead.
Don't have a Cypher to kind of the traditional agent that a lot of people look to for a Sentinel to slow down the Neon. To rely on your own info gathering and the success that they were finding.
Maka did a good job of getting hit by that.
That's some info.
Would have been an instant kill and a loss of that regen armor. I'll be still just watching out here on Halls. Spike being brought a little bit closer. Shots out.
Really doing a nice job in the early part of this, trying to work the map. Showing a lot of different looks.
Yeah, as long as Margaret doesn't overstep, like he's done nothing.
Utility. That's a great find for him, honestly.
I like
Gets picked off, but
I like the 3-1-1. The 3-1-1's good, and they really just want to early kind of punish anyone pushing all the way over towards A. They might do that. And then reactively, they just save the wall. They wait for the call. The call is over towards B, so do they put the wall here?
Stack towards one side or the other.
They're saving the wall for the afterplant. They got info, sure. And then they put it here. Oh boy, how though? Dude, he actually got 2 from his stun. That's nuts.
Finds a follow-up third shot. Damn, he's dead.
There's no there's no combo from anyone else. That's all him.
Mako couldn't see a damn thing.
No, Mako just sacrificed. Well, almost.
Strafing through walls and smokes.
I thought he was going to sacrifice himself for something.
Well, right now, DRX looking for the flawless bonus and freeing.
Oh boy, and that's an ult that is pretty scary.
Be able to give it to him. He's going to go ahead, bounce back into club. Freeing with another 4K round.
Not how you want your bonus to go.
And
They got 1 charge of the regen armor, that's about it.
Playing out the anti-bonus.
Dude, give me this replay.
That was absolute madness. Again, these combos, something I'm going to be looking for here. I can't tell.
I'm not even sure if the stun did anything.
You know? Either way, he did well.
Yes, it was very, very good.
He did a damn good job.
I didn't see the grab well. I can't tell for sure. I don't know, man. It was...
Oh no, it was all him. There was no combo.
Maybe they just kind of got confused with all the chaos of the smokes and just kind of took a little too long to get out of there.
Did he find, like, Francis was using the Trailblazer?
No, I think they messed up. Well, it's not that they messed up, but he did a line down here, so they... I mean, yeah, they messed up.
I don't know. Either way, it's going to be another hit here onto the B side, it would seem. Quick reinforcement, but Mako finding another stray through that smoke.
Yeah, ult goes off 1 for 1. You can take that if you're function.
You lose your Astra. That's really challenging now for DRX. You're gonna have to rely so much on those initiators to get good info.
Astra was in form. Oh, okay. So off the Skydog, did the ult, and then managed to get the Astra because doing stance. Dude, that's so funny.
That allows you to shift back towards the other side.
That's so unlucky. It's so unlucky, but at the same time, it's kind of bland, at least for this guy.
Being aware of that position. They don't have any info gathering utility though. Turret's not there. Obviously, the Astra Stars aren't going to come into play. So the Nano Swarm going to have to be pretty timely.
It's a rough time for the Jet.
From flashback, and Hyunmin trying to use that.
Get 1 and get out is the plan, you would hope.
Trying to get a little bit of info. Just going to have to use it to try to clear the dog. See what Hyunmin's
going to go.
Get 1, get out of there. Very nice.
Snappy kill.
Yeah, can just hold the smokes the whole time.
Getting ready to come through. Flashback.
Damage stops the original plant. 15 seconds, any spam?
Coming back in, cycles it down. Now 10 seconds remaining. The plant coming in, sprays through the wall. Get a little bit of additional damage there. Flashback able to find 1, but then gets taken down. Freeing similarly. Dropped at the same time. Francis and Margaret gonna push their way forward. That alarm bot absolutely nullified, as is Hyunmin. Francis finding the shot. Doesn't even eat much damage. Now.
Is he making it too obvious? No, not at all, apparently.
That's going to be Nongshim getting up 3-1.
Very nice. Shout out to Francis. Dude, he hit he hit a shot when he's running back again. Like he's running back to get to safety and he wins one of the duels. That stuff is so hard to do.
So clean on there. I don't know.
And then just won the 50-50 duel on site as well.
Thinking, oh, I have a Phantom. Surely you won't be able to guess where these bullets are coming from. You do.
Okay, he wasn't running back.
Right there, that's huge. Get that kill.
He was already there.
Breaks it open for Margaret to keep going for that lurk. That's going to be an early timeout from Termi. I don't blame him. I think you're seeing some of those problems that we saw in Lotus on the defender side for DRX rear their ugly heads again. You're going to need to make sure
you're
on point.
Did you move the Killjoy to B?
Be real careful there. Don't want to lose Mako.
They got to punish B.
Credit, you expect in that moment, you've got a Phantom. It's going to be harder for them to find that angle. You can see those bullet tracers coming through, but still. A little bit more awareness. I think maybe don't give up the map space quite as easily in Art in particular.
Yeah, I reckon it's
going to be a real pain point.
It's just a simple switch.
That extra angle towards
with the Killjoy on it.
See it being pinged out on the map right now by Nongshim. Kind of curious what they're going to be considering.
So you put the Killjoy on B
round.
and put Mako on A.
You know, again, a bit of a head scratcher for me with DRX
or
taking this
you
map.
go super aggro on A.
Super stellar for them, but the Tejo.
What do we got?
Big
buy rounds. Okay, wasn't that, but we moved the Killjoy util for middle so we can hold the sides heavier.
I mean, you would have thought that DRX, just given their history, would have leaned into picking Ascent.
But there's no Ascent.
Oh, yeah.
What about Haven? That used to be the old standard.
Like this from Nongshim, every single time they're taking
Remember
B
the days
default.
where we played Haven just about every day? Yep.
Never saw Icebox?
That map didn't exist, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that map came out in 2023, Achilleos.
Icebox?
I'm joking.
Yeah. I'm saying I mean, I have to clarify something.
Okay.
You are quite old.
Yeah. Look, sometimes the old memory ain't so good, but today it's I'm actually feeling pretty good today.
Oh my God!
Dude, every time we're seeing the Skydog, we are getting kill just purely off of the sound cue.
Link finds Margaret to decide, okay, let's just take the weapon out of Mako's hands. Maybe then it won't be quite as deadly, but he still finds Persia, tries to go for the reload.
Almost got the gun out as well. Big Joe, big Joe.
Trying to hold
it's freeing though.
Ooh, it's on the corner. I think he may have just seen a pixel out of place.
Didn't want to challenge that. Wanted to wait for some backup.
Main playing this patiently, but Ivy with goodness. Given that how Freeing has been performing today, that is a hell of a fight to win. Gunman now, last one standing.
Spike down B.
He and Ivy very well aware of each other's positions.
Damn, bro. Look at the aim of these players. They're so hard to play against. They are popping people. The lovely 2v3 from them.
From the coaching booth are going to have wished that they had gone for.
Yeah, I think
sure, DRX could have played it better, but
get a bit of a talking to after that one. Mako plays this so darn well off the rip, even with the steel guard in there. Take him down to a pistol, still finds one. Able to keep himself tucked in that corner. You know, I don't know if there are any nanos available to try to clear him out there or not.
I mean, you hit that instant headshot so cleanly on that first peek. Yeah, I understand why Hunman went for the second one.
I get it. You know, it's that.
Okay, so this is more what was happening from the timeout.
I really do, but the
punish over towards B.
There to play for time.
Oh, for sure.
So I kind of liked it. DRX with the timeout, they didn't change too much, and it was more for this round here. They wanted to punish over towards B. Like one more round where they play passive B, and then they start dueling. Whoa, we're seeing discipline here. Didn't want to send it and give him a gun.
Gonna try to maybe Caterpillar forward. He's hunting here with that shorty. And only take Persia down to 20 HP, but can't quite confirm the kill. Margaret, in the meantime,
It's going to be very hard for DRX. They're going to go up against Astra Ult next round.
Right back up to 100 HP.
We're going to keep her on eye on Margaret as well, because Margaret is going to have a rough time with the Killjoy ult. Gotta wait for opportunities when the damage has been used or Teo's dead.
Flawless round. Nongshim
I will say all of the right players got kills for Nongshim here. They're in a good spot ult-wise.
How far down this rabbit hole do we have to go for Termi to feel pressure to pop that second time out?
Astra ult for Astra ult. It's going to get a little bit crazy on the site here. DRX can feel like they can freely leave the site.
A little bit in that coaching booth, I'm sure, but no,
I wonder if they have enough money for an op. I feel like that would really help.
On this map, of course, it's much longer range fights that you're going to be finding yourself at, so taking a shotgun not going to be nearly as effective as on most of the other maps in the map pool. So certainly cool to see that they have the ability to kind of flex out with some of those different guns, show us some new looks. Dambi, this time around, they're going to be trying to push Art free. Under so much pressure.
Yeah, I
Oh my
mean,
God.
looking to hound him down, does get held off. Gunman,
Damn,
however,
dude, look at the aim. I'm
outgains,
telling you,
tucked away behind the box,
these
completely
two
unscouted, unnoted.
have disgusting aim.
Two
It's
quick
so
kills
nice.
into that orb take. Halfway to the next set of blades, and the rest of Nongshim going to be left scratching their heads. Margaret out into the open, just getting steadily whittled away out there by
Wins the 1v1 against the
KJ
turret.
This drone will get dropped here. Dambi just desperately trying to find something through the box.
This is really challenging now for Nongshim. Yeah, you've got a lockdown, but where are you going to find a place to use it? It's just a complete containment for DRX. The only thing they don't have control of is mid. Freeing's watching. He's ready. And Margaret's in trouble if he tries to come through there.
So many
Crossfire,
rounds.
you would imagine.
Very much anticipating it. And
Yeah,
there you
just
go,
wins
gets
the-
rewarded for his patience. Young man in the meantime still trying to poke a prod.
Yeah, wins
in
the round.
from Maine. Dambi and Francis very much held back. 25 seconds remaining. Looks like the call to save being executed here.
Just great delay, great stall in this round.
You want to
for DRX.
save?
Really is what wins them the day.
I would rather
Obviously,
try
Onion with a
even
great
one
double on
kill.
the
I think
edges,
is
but
worth, but
the fact that they prevented
10 seconds
the
left.
Donby execute through Art.
yeah, I'm not sure.
gumming it
Not
up
sure
with
they
a
should be
ton of different
saving here.
util. Made it so that
Their money's
Nongshim
pretty
just really
good. They
couldn't
could
get
all
that
buy
pressure that
next. They
wanted
have a
to.
lot
Tried
of
to set up for
ults.
like a 3-2 split. Trying to make a fast hit towards A. and
Like
they
I
get
would,
shut
I would
down on both sides.
rather, I would no joke
So that
take
one's gotta feel
one
good for DRX,
kill
get
for both
confidence
deaths there.
Going again, especially for Hyunmin. Missed out on that clutch and earlier, and this time around, good for 2 big kills. Now you're starting to see those adjustments come through. Now you're starting to see DRX read the map quite a bit better.
Okay, Dambi gets the op out.
Teho,
They've been getting
alarm
over
bot, a little
towards
bit
Beast.
extra
This op
util
is
to
going to
help
make
them out,
Mako's
Art.
life a nightmare.
let
And
flashback
then,
man that
sure,
double
but it's
door
still
out
it's still the
D-lane.
free 1-1 default.
Just use the turret to play off of that. See if they want to try to put some more pressure on Mako. He's been real annoying to deal with. Now they have an op though.
Okay, spotted early, knows that he's right side. That doesn't
It's a little
change
bit
too
more
much.
challenging for Mako. He was just spraying through smokes, but
I mean,
There.
challenging for Mako.
Mako has been jump spotting this a little bit.
true.
Yeah, this is nice.
That's fair.
Wise to it. Came back. Still drone sent out, trying to get a ping reveal. Gets a suppression here onto the sky.
Oh my goodness, my shoulder popped. That was kind of nice. Probably not a good
Mako's out there
sign, but
solving Rubik's cubes while the rest of us are playing Connect 4, trying to get ahead of him.
Here we
because
go.
he's usually just so far, but this. I mean, he's still got the stars.
oh. Dude,
Still has
Mako
some
hasn't
smokes.
given him
Cosmic Divide.
anything.
Do have a
Actually,
lockdown.
hasn't given him anything.
Flashback. Into the corner, and nope, now it's going to be spotted with freeing.
Freeing is incredible,
man.
man.
Kills and flashback protected. Swings out
Freeing's
the
gonna have a
once
great
again
year.
with 2 players left standing and an op in play. Nongshim are going to have to just make the call to save
I would
here.
love Nongshim
Francis is still committing
to
forward, however, maybe seemingly thinking,
honestly
okay, if I can get
just
one,
they got Astro ult, right?
fancy our chances in
I would love them
2v3.
to just rip the
Mako
Astro
gets a
ult
decent amount, swings
off the
out,
bat,
Francis
pretty
shuts it down,
much.
but Bane is
Just
right there on
set
top.
strat
Get
it.
a lockdown out, so a little consolation
The
prize
slow
here
play
perhaps
stuff is
for Nongshim,
working, but Mako's
this
playing
round is
B too well.
absolutely DRX's.
That's actually
But he's
pretty
playing it
huge.
so passive that honestly they get
Few
this
small
space
mistakes
the
here
whole
from
time.
DRX.
Like they can just
To be
Astro
honest,
ult, but you would have
gotta
to do the
rely on
deep
that
one
trade
because
there.
they got Astro
So
ult.
flashback just a little bit antsy. And they
Oh
are gonna
boy,
drop
no
the
op
op at
saved.
least.
Honestly, I think
So
the
that's
op
big.
Trades back a
not
little
being
bit there.
saved might
Yeah,
actually work for them.
Okay, you're able to right the wrong.
Call it
somewhat.
even.
Let's call it even.
Yeah, it's like one of those times you go out with your friend and like you've overpaid the bill by
yeah.
maybe like $5 or something. You're like, we'll just call it.
They want it on
Yeah.
defense?
You know.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. They can actually like punish B now. Because
What's a few
Nongshim
extra dollars
should
a
be
month?
capitalizing off of this
Rush
free
it under
space
the
that they're
rug.
getting, but
Yeah. Because man,
They're
that
not.
ult would be so nice to have because there's no
aggro.
super
What is
obvious
this?
counter that
Okay, it looks like a
Nongshim
set strat.
has to that lockdown. That's the biggest problem.
Storming their way up through Art. Bane spotting this out. Judge in hand here for Dambi.
Oh,
Dambi just cuts back the opposite way. Bane is not ready for it at all. Freeing now Concerned about being
Oh my god.
surrounded.
Oh my god.
Sends up a salvo, and Hyunmin gets the
Got
kill
doubled?
Finds a third of the follow-up. Ivy going to be taken down. And suddenly this round may have just gotten away from Nongshim.
Somehow it's a 2v2.
Mako, flashback already here.
Oh,
Mako, though,
that-
just get taken down. Persia with the op, able to find one
Okay.
flashback, however. Sends him down, dips to the opposite side of the wall, looks to reposition. Now the 1v1.
I thought Free
Insta
was
tap
dead to
of the
rights there
spike
for a second.
and instant decision to
Hyunmin
pivot all the way over
just
towards
found the
B.
perfect timing, dude, to bail him out.
Stars set to try to continue to bait this. Persia just
Very
slowly
nice.
cutting across over towards B.
Respect to flashback. He's cleared this early. He's onto
Figured
it.
out real quick there.
Oh, he's cleared this really
Has to
early.
assume.
He might mess up the
This has gone
timings
all
a
the way
little
over to
bit.
B.
He's drifting back.
He
over
might be a
now.
lot closer than he
We'll have
thinks.
this confirmation here in a
He is still checking spawn,
How does he
but
try to play this here?
the only place you would be looking.
Flashback making his way through that link. Nano swarm popped.
I respect
Quite
going
a bit
for
of
it.
damage there.
Got no vision
Also
block.
goes to show the flashback might have a decent idea that he's trying to get into
Yes,
that disconnected position all the way down.
If he
wall,
went to this
rather than
box, I
playing
would
this
be
up
feeling
close.
confident. But
You know that he's going to have that gravel available.
that flashback is really on top of it.
Pushing forward, looking to play the time.
No hesitation that he could have
Love
been
to get
back
the
of
kill
sight.
before the Gravwell can even become a factor in this one. Persia not hearing the tap, seemingly a bit ready. Oh, spotting each other out now for sure.
It's a freebie. He
Turret
won the
gonna be
round.
set up. Flashback sprinting over, but now time is very much working against him. There's the pull, takes him off the half, and he can't get it done. Persia's patience pays off, as that is going to be Nongshim.
Yeah,
Keeping themselves
very,
separated once
nice.
again, up by 3 rounds.
Some of these rounds have just been absolute madness.
Be mad if you had to play up against
I mean,
Danby. Just perma
Just when you
shotgun,
think, like,
neon
one
sending
team's got
it.
this in the
It
bag,
looks
the
so
other
rough
one
to play
pulls out
against.
a miraculous play, and then Persia comes through with just a very nice clutch. So annoying for Bane there. Unbelievable. Right through the head of Margaret, into the body of Dambi. Persia, though, able to scoop up an operator, find a kill of his own, and then work the spike over to the other side, and that Gravwell was really, really annoying for Flashback to deal with, just as one person had to push that angle, try to find that kill, but didn't have the gun out when he needed to. Pacey hit, but there's so much util at the front of this A site.
This isn't gonna work, boys.
Gonna use that lockdown. There's no Hunter's Fury though. Bane won away from it, so they've actually got a great opportunity. Couldn't clear it yet with Mateo util.
Salva's come out, freeing. The shutdown down. He was just trying to encroach on that gap there. Get it on top of that player. Meantime, though, plenty of players taking an immense amount of damage. Ivy's still down to 25. Francis, a tad bit of healing left. Only put him up to 51. Mako swinging dead. Francis able to find a mark, getting Bane suddenly. It's all down to Free.
Boy.
Can't quite line up the shots.
Oh god. They won all the 50-50 duels.
Instruction on that lockdown. This round might just be getting away from DRX once more. But very narrow margins.
It's got to be so frustrating.
Did they need to duel out into the choke when they had no person to get through the choke point?
Pushes on the corner, doesn't manage to find it. Right, the connecting, push in over towards dugout, and Margaret able to find that kill. Swing
Nice
out,
shot.
Hyunmin, the op shot.
Wow, he's going for it.
True. Once again, the star setup. Persia sending it, Hyunmin getting out in front of the Gravwell.
Ah, it's unlucky, man. That extra step there
Gives him the
would
angle,
have got him a
gives
kill.
him the shot, and he has no idea that they're both over in
He did
main.
good though, good damage.
So tough.
I don't
Six run away,
really
7
like how
rounds now
DRX
achieved
just
here
dueled
for
it.
Nongshim.
They got rid of the entry early.
This one's gotta sting a little bit as DRX, because you nullify the lockdown, you take down Donby.
Forgotten the offseason how to read chat. I read chat.
Their execute util
You
is gone,
guys
and
just
instead
haven't
they just
asked
walk down
anything
the ramp and
interesting.
gun you down. Just take you apart one
I
by
read
one.
Rossi's thing. He said he'd hate to play against Danby.
The spacings there just a little bit off for DRX to really trade off of each other effectively and back each other up. Something that'll have to be worked on in the VOD review, I'm sure. You know, Mako challenges, loses. Bane challenges, loses. Freeing challenges, loses. That's basically the round
Flipped
over.
it on us, yeah, of course.
Yeah, Hyunmin has looked spectacular on that duelist roll. Another quick R hit, Bane calling for backup.
Yeah, I think he was looking to try to go for a drone there, but it immediately knows that he's going to have to try to backpedal, and he just cannot plant his feet. Dambi gets in on top of that flick, not quite going to connect. Dueling shorties here within the smokes, and Nano Swarm trying to save the moment.
Oh my goodness. What's going on? That's crazy. He's still alive, and he got his teammate at least one.
2 kills picked up. Spike with the art stairs. Attempted a quick shot, that shorty, not reloaded. Slows him up. It's a double push up. Coming through with flashback covering fire. Able to
Oh
find
my
one.
goodness,
Mako
that is mental. If
guns
you
down the other
pause
two.
that when he's stuck in the
Chaos
smoke
card
here,
round number 11
I
for
wonder what
DRX.
percentage you would give him
Managed
to win the round
persevere.
and survive.
A chance at their own 7-5 half.
I mean, Hyunmin there, just phenomenal movement. Donby storms through, gets the kill, and then Hyunmin's just like, help me out, bro. Freeing's like, yeah, I got
That's
you.
sick, man. That's so
No
sick.
problem. Ah, that time, the coordination is so good.
I think Teo is OP.
Hyunmin there,
Yeah, it's
he's not
the
even a
strongest
neon,
agent in the game.
and he's breaking ankles.
I think there's no doubt about it.
Phenomenal stuff.
Well, if you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome to APAC. Yes, it's like this every day.
yeah, it's insane.
And we wouldn't have it any other way.
No, we would not. We get our regularly scheduled, you know.
Then there's
high-octane
almost 2
breaks
weeks
when
between the
stadiums-
matches. How does that help them?
exactly.
Every now and then, they've been stepping up the aggression as well.
Yeah.
They play 100 Thieves.
Oh boy.
I think it
Pulling away,
helps.
sensing the
Wait, they
pressure
don't play
coming
100
in from
Thieves.
the flank.
NRG plays
Has to
100
just go
Thieves.
ahead and back
Chat, who
back
does
to
Sen
the
play?
secret. Little check there on the corner, then slide in the dugout, and that would have been a hell of a flick, but once again, can't make it happen. Bane, however, finding a nice timing.
They play Loud.
Just get a ping reveal into multiple players, but Ivy
Honestly, I think the
bounces
time
around the
benefits
corner.
Loud more.
This man just shut him down. Mako now on his lonesome. Cosmic Divide in the back pocket.
Spike planted.
Altless here. Are Nongshim, but Ivy has a full set of utility, but Mako just continues to get away with murder in broad daylight.
That's huge. Just can he read Ivy's reposition? This is unexpected. To move out into the cubby. Still has a lot of his util to work with. Could clear something with the Nova Pulse. See if he can read this.
Nebula set up. Ivy right here alongside it. His back is turned. Mako this time
Okay, dude,
cannot
they got
make it
8.
happen,
That's
cannot
nice.
get the clutch. Nongshim will
So
have a
if I'm thinking of
4-round
Sen and
lead
Loud, like obviously
as
the
we
times would be
close
really
out the
nice for
half.
Sen to get time to practice the Teo stuff.
That's
But
often
every new
somewhat
agent
playing
has
into
like
the
a
hands
sweet
of
spot where it's
Nongshim.
really good
However,
for 2
few
weeks,
of
even if
these
the
rounds
agents are
have
not
come
that
down
good,
to
just because no one
1v1s.
knows how to
DRX
play
hasn't
against
been
it.
able to
And we're still
convert.
kind of in that at the
You think
moment,
back to that
so Loud
Hyunmin
having
one,
like
that
2
was
weeks
a-
or whatever you
that
said
was
it
a-
is, them
that was
to
a painful
play
one to
against
take.
Teo comps,
That might have swung
that's
a round or two.
that's gonna help a lot.
Besides that one, into Nongshim's
Even though
favor.
obviously Sen can get their stuff a lot better.
You know, and just some of these fast executes, you know, DRX trying to backpedal, still getting caught by deep
Then
utility
split look
from the
whack?
Astra
Nah,
at times.
100 Thieves has had a really good
They're trying to
split.
get out of there.
The
They're
Sage
able to
kind of
use
counters the
that
Teo
neon
stuff.
wall to isolate.
Like if you think of
Gunby,
Teo,
take him down in that
right,
previous
a lot
round.
of the times,
That's
especially
really
when you're
nice
looking at
stuff
just
there.
sight hits and just
Kinda
defaults
take
and stuff like that,
DRX apart
you
piece
feel
by
like you
piece.
100%
Execute so
have
well thought out, so
control,
well done.
and you're normally
By Nongshim
capitalizing
on
off
that
it by
attacker
running
side.
in.
But
But if you do like damage,
attacker side
and then
of
you,
this map,
let's say you have a smoke,
pretty strong.
you do damage clear
DRX
somewhere,
can
but then you got a
match.
Sage slow, it works a little
Was
bit like the
4
Vice
enough. Smile on Mako's
vines.
face.
Like you can't send it in. You can't confirm
term he
the
wants to
stuff,
talk
so you
about.
lose your timing of your like
Really,
perfect
now it's your
strat.
turn to set the tempo, your
But the
turn
Sage
to set
is
the
the
pace.
Sage
If
is
you can
legit.
knock Nongshim out in 2,
So
we're gonna
it
be
was
going all the
more.
way to Fracture
I
for
think
a third,
Sentinel's split is actually good.
which
I think
I'm
the
fine with.
Yeah.
that
I
is
think
a
the
great
100
map.
Thieves Sage is just something that owned
The
them.
2 series that we have today.
Yes.
I'm
No,
g-
it's
I'm
no,
good-
no
I'm-
breaks.
I am good with a 6-man.
It also
Yeah,
combos with the Teo.
The
Yeah,
both
the Sage
series
is
sound
mate, Sage is in a
and
great
look
spot at the
absolutely
moment.
stats. Couple chill guys
We'll
here
slowly
that-
see
that's
like
in
a
the
small
audience
creep
hanging
of
out.
people using it more.
But yeah, I'm all good to go to 6. Plat chat can wait. I'm on that at midnight.
Oh, are you?
Oh, is he on
But,
plat chat as well? Nice.
I'll have to just wait, hold off.
Yeah, they can definitely wait. I mean, we're usually waiting for Sideshow anyways.
That's,
That's-
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Bold Eggman, never on time.
It's Eggs just don't have, you know, great senses of timing.
Where's he going with this?
This is kind of the classic setup that we've been seeing a lot with the Vice. Set up the wall right from the screens over to the corner. And as DRX, you're just going to have to bait this out, kind of deal with it after, try to work the map a little bit. But that gives so much space to Nongshim. They just get ahead of it.
Yep, they're in.
Yeah,
Not
it's a
cutting off
nice,
too much
it's a
here.
nice
Okay,
pop.
that's one way to do it.
Yep, plant coming through, and now just gonna have
All
to be a
goes
full
down. Get the good
5-man
plant.
attempts here from Nongshim. Still Persia on a big walkabout.
Really good plant. They gotta go
Nongshim
fast.
was playing for
They
DRX. to have
gotta
to
go
try to
fast, but at the same
rotate
time,
after baiting that through. They were already trying to
Persia
get the
doesn't
mid,
have to
but
go
couldn't
fast.
even get there.
And he is so on
Pushing
top of the
halls.
fact there might be a
Ivy, one by
lag.
one. Hyunmin gonna be flushed out. It's a low HP member here on the side of DRX. Smattering of damage taken here.
Okay, they got it out early. That shock dart did so much damage.
3 players. Their HP bar broken down. Second volley goes out. Bane able to find one.
Smoke is up the whole time for this defuse though.
Running out of util, the defuse being held.
Very, very nice.
And the spray will come
that's a strong
DRX
afterplant, fair play.
will keep things tied up as far as the pistols are
The shock
concerned.
dart did so much damage, like the first original one.
That's a great play call here from Termi and company. Getting them ready for this round. Just saying, here's what they usually do. Their default there is to put that wall between screens and B. Let's just get ahead of it. They're not going to be quite mentally prepared for it. Now, just watching the map, watching Nongshim try to figure out, do we try to go for the
I think we've had 1-1 pistols both maps.
Spawn? Do we
2-2.
regroup and just go for the retake? Ended up going for the regroup and
a lot of regen shields go out for DRX. Try
break through those post
have a
plants.
better bonus.
That's going to be really difficult to deal with DRX. They can get that plant down. Whoop.
Well, Mako able to clear the Trailblazer, tucks back.
Run, Mako, run.
Oh yeah, long distance covering fire though with this Guardian. Gets quite a bit of damage across, but still Mako gonna be overwhelmed. The corpses out into the open. They're just gonna have to back away. Weapon not gonna be scooped up, I believe so. An opportunity for somebody on Nongshim to take this into their own hands.
Okay, one more shot.
Desperately to get that shot across.
Yeah.
But like so many before him, inevitably will just give up trying to track Dambi.
Surely the 11 HP doesn't. Okay.
He's like a Looney Tunes character.
Surely the 11 HP doesn't take the gun.
Swing in.
Wait, we're calm though.
Francis Dambi both going to be taken down. Slowed up.
He said the stun there, so he can't dash as far.
A 3v3.
We haven't seen it too much this year yet.
Ivy pushing out this B connector turret up over the top.
Did I say nerf? Sorry, buff.
Nano set up as well to play off the opening tap. Freeing. Sending out his bouncing nade. Stave off any pressure coming forward. Spot out onto one. The salvo now coming through, and the time is just not going to be there here for them. They're pushing in the top. Bane will be able to go ahead, take out Ivy. Persia finding one, making this a little bit more costly here for the side of DRX.
I'll take
players
that.
surviving.
2 guns away.
They will be able to close out the anti-eco.
Yeah, I mean, this is okay in a way for DRX, but I think this is really nice for Nongshim. Just a aggressive push that, Mako's doing his damnedest, but it's so hard when Dambi's creating that extra angle that you have to worry about, and Bane was there to try to help him, but just really couldn't get there in time. The timings are so awkward with a good Neon because you're not used to it. You kind of just get that sort of comfort of understanding the speed of, this is the fastest a character can move in this game, usually, except for this one. It makes it really hard to kind of be ready for
3 guns for the bonus.
Even more difficult.
The Vice solo B.
That's going to be something.
Oh, we changed the wall up though. Trying to capitalize off the jet dashing here. This is a nice wall.
Some of that util is. This time around,
Honestly,
the wall's a little bit further back.
this wall with a judge though, if Dambi's using it so much, that's 100% a free kill.
Safe back there.
Out the salvos, they force him off the corner.
This is pretty cool. Jet changed the pathing on this. Oh my goodness. Dambi's absolutely sent it into them.
It's a pretty big disadvantage here with the side of the DRX now, and everybody within Persia has gotten clustered up here on this B site.
That is so funny.
Very good position to potentially catch some rotates here. As we can see, DRX seeing their way back through club.
Tejo looked so cool there, just like sidestepping with that frenzy, just driving by. I love that. Well, this is tough. Go all the way through spawn. Well, Persia did poke a few shots out, so he's going to peel all the way back. It's going to open up enough time for DRX potentially to try and go, if they press it, go for the attack, but
yeah, you run out of time on this one.
Really save here, so they're just going to try to go back to B, but Persia is still
okay, kind of about
angle.
damage.
I don't think this should
unless Ivy missteps.
They're running out of time. They need to just absolutely run this thing into the site. Mako is going to have to try to open something up.
Oh, grab
that judge in hand, but okay, Margaret going to be taken down, and it's going to be, well, this Spike getting ready to be on the floor. Is freeing as the last man standing. Won't be able to get
this is
anything
really nice.
else
This is a good
done.
showing.
So, no
gun rebuy, double armor.
Damn clean round. Nongshim not allowing for a bonus conversion. Wanting to slam the door here in the face of these DRX players and take us over to that fracture.
They're so good about taking any free space that you give them and using that against you. But this round, they just challenge this execute. I mean, granted, obviously the guns are a bit weaker, but a few little micro mistakes in there. Hyunmin in a position where he gave up a freebie. Now we're going to see that. We saw that judge from Dombi. Just rifles, though, this time. Flashback does have that regen armor. Let's see what Nongshim wants to do. Thought about, they'll do this a lot where they'll use the Neon to say, okay, are you going to make a fast hit somewhere? Is you going to give us the opportunity to try to combo the flash into the relay?
Look how much
this.
That's nice though. Look how much this distance this drone gets. It's
very, very smart. They're looking for that push out. They're looking for that angle.
Gwindor with the tier 1, thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome into the Slug Club. And Roxy with the Prime, thank you for the 10 months also.
Everybody else has a job.
Those footsteps, I believe.
Persia doesn't overstep though, right? Kinda did, but
it's in towards main. It's a bit of damage and just
didn't get punished at least.
Get a little bit of healing there.
Yeah, Francis can take care of that. A little bit of triage.
Patch up the boo-boo.
Margaret, though.
Committed off angle.
Can he catch? Swing out.
Whoa.
Holy.
Jesus.
Swift on it.
That's, yeah, it's impressive.
Around the corner, sends out a bit of a warning shot. Relay bolt. Locking up 2. Bouncing Nate over towards his feet, forces him back. And still manages to go ahead and re-aggress, finds Hyunmin. Ivy will pick off freeing. Bit on the one, but Persia still.
Wow, Persia got double here. They did really nice, like playing off of each other. Like everyone that needed to play next did.
4-round lead for them. Fracture on the horizon.
And this is just all on Dombi and the way that he stalls this execute. He just completely nullifies the momentum that DRX has in terms of just slow pushing towards this site. Yeah, it's a great shot. Cool story, but use that relay.
5v3?
Keeps working
nah,
that corner.
I mean this is a 5v4. You don't really. Normally it's like you would say a 5v3 once there's a bit of space. Like this kill on the 4 to the 3 was just insta trade. It doesn't really count.
So impressed. Again, he doesn't light up the scoreboard.
Like if it's an insta trade, it's more when there's like 1-2 seconds of pause and then there's a decision, which means that there isn't a trade.
Despite DRX getting
but when it's an instant trade, it's just...
Bladestorm pop for Hyunmin. Stealth thrown out to Jack and a nice blade to the head.
Yeah, up and over the top, and now Ivy taken down. This whole setup here for the Vice nullified. Much needed entry kill here for DRX, but still.
I haven't got much else with this. They're going to be able to pick up this gun though, right?
They're out of the woods,
yeah, pick up the gun, Mako.
Oh,
tank the stun, bro.
Stunned up here on the site, ends up getting taken down. Being whittled away down to 47.
He was trying to shoot the Seekers.
The smoke is able to find one. Salvo's out looking to delay. Hunter's Fury is here for them.
Damn, dude, he's an ult into it. We've got Sova ult coming as well. We've got a lot of delay on this. We're really going in. This is going to be half. Molly goes in. There's the Sova ult. Is Astra going to run him down? Ooh.
They still, I do believe, have some time.
Oh man, they put a lot into this chat. They put a lot into this. Double ult in the end. Yeah, they really went for the all-in. I mean, I guess it was triple ult if you include the knives, but that was always going to be popped.
But against, an eco there, it's quite a bit easier for Nongshim, but it's everything in the kitchen sink. It's multiple ults, it's nano swarms. You're just trying to get this plant down as quick as possible. And see if you can just buy time, but Mako gets caught out there. That's a huge piece of the puzzle taken away. If you have that Astra alive still, this could be a very different story.
Yeah, a grab well in there.
Yep.
And it very well could have been the difference maker, but yep, that is going to be.
I mean, that's
second
a hard timeout. You haven't got much to work with. And the scraps that are left user-wise.
Invested makes a lot of sense.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
The half before the Killjoy? Yeah, that was very important.
You're getting really just cut down so many different ways. I mean, you try a lot of different kind of tactics. You try to work different parts of the map, and Nongshim has an answer every time. And they're so good.
The BBL voice comms? We might save it for another day. Today's pretty stacked, but I'll maybe next BBL game I watch it. I think that makes sense.
Your multiple sentinels.
Yeah, I'd be down to see how Yumpy's calling's kind of
try to break through.
Improved.
I've seen it a couple different ways, across a couple different regions. This double sentinel on Pearl is so
But I think they'll
annoying.
have too much of the calling in there. You don't want to give
Might
away
have
too
some
much.
answers,
But
DRX made a few mistakes in that first half. Cost him on that side of the map, and now you're in trouble.
This might just be a brutal crunch over here at A. Nami sliding forward, looking for Hyunmin. Hyunmin managing to win that one out, finds the second kill, looks for the third. Can't quite make it happen. Will get dropped
very,
by
very
Persia,
nice.
but
So
Brady
this is
grades
something.
it up.
I can't remember what
4-2.
team I was like
Both teams
disappointed
having
when they
very
used
similar ideas, but DRX coming out on top.
Teo on this map.
Yeah, those couple
You can
guided
do
salvos
this
open
a
up just
lot.
little
Like
bit of
you're
extra
you're
space for
A
Hyunmin.
fast with
Still,
Teo,
Dambi had a
and
chance.
just A control with Teo
He was able
is.
to get the aim under control quicker.
I
Margaret
mean, you should
gets
always
the
be winning
kill.
out pretty
Flashback
heavy.
dead.
Let's do it. Lockdown now available. Says, well, you guys used everything in that
Yeah, you
previous
guys
round.
don't have anything, sure.
And all the
Wait,
Freeman's got
it's
at the moment here is
incredible.
just a
Look
stealth drone,
how
which isn't
deep
going
it
to
is.
do jack to
Well,
try to
dude, and
get rid
DRX didn't
of the
insta-react to
match.
this one.
Lockdown here. Margaret holding
And
the
I don't
line,
think
and
it
that's
kills
just
it
gonna
in
be
time,
defused
does it?
coming in.
Holy hell, they just
Fantastic start.
defused. They were caught out in
But
the
it all
open. They were
comes
running
tumbling
away.
down.
They were running back.
Bunchim.
And then he called that he had damage so that they could stay in it. But then the
Working
damage
their
didn't come
way
up fast
through.
enough. Or maybe it
That
did,
last
but
kill
they
from
didn't commit
Margaret
heavy
meaning
enough.
absolutely everything to get the
And
lockdown
that
available.
was
They
a
are now at that
lot
point.
of
Absolutely.
DRX being
And, the
indecisive.
guided salvos were just coming off cooldown there. As that defuse was being stuck, and DRX just
And his
trying
kill
to
draw
figure
was
out,
awesome.
wait a minute, we don't have any answers for this. And flashback gets
Okay, so it was
bested
destroyed in the
1v1
end, but
against Margaret.
that was just like the lack
Could
of
be the
play
map.
time.
Done and
Just being
dusted.
like, I don't know if
Cosmic
I've got it.
Another challenge here at long A.
Just came up on
Wow, that is so
cooldown.
much.
And it is. I mean, we're just repeating the
Yeah,
previous
we're
round,
just
but
fighting
time
this
it
again.
comes up. Well, here for the
6
side of
chances to close this out. Francis is
Francis
just killing everyone as they're all trying to shoot Danby. Dude, it must be nice having someone like Danby on your team. He must get so many. He must have so many passive assists.
In from both
Just
sides.
whoa.
Snaps back to be able to go ahead and find that kill. Gets himself a second.
Just from
Far too much
like
work to be done
distracting.
For one player, 13-6.
Okay, very, very
Dominance
nice
here
from
Nongshim as we
Nongshim.
continue to have
DRX
this
is a little
back
bit
and forth
sloppy on
from
some of the
teams
rounds.
at
I still feel like
picks.
Mako's B-hold was
That
pretty
means that we
impressive.
do
I also
get
don't
map
think
3.
they
We do get fractured.
did much
Yeah,
to stop
DRX
them
having some
taking
confidence
B.
with Tejo on this
Like, I think,
map,
like,
but
they didn't react
really could
that
never
great.
find the right stability. Just didn't feel polished enough. Just